Hi, this is Ushio, and welcome back to Golden Treasure. And yeah, we got killed in the last episode, so we're pretending that it's a nightmare, and we are back to business. Got the sound of air and water outside our lair. With a sigh of relief, you realise that the tragedy you experienced was merely a dream. You are safe for now. And when you meet your end, you will lose one sigil of life and begin again from the previous sun. In such cases, the end you witness is but a dream. All gains and losses from that sun are revoked, and you're given another chance. Take care not to repeat the same mistakes which led to your dream death. Should you perish with no life remaining, you have to start over, which I am very scared of. May you be warned, and may you be blessed. And this is our new day. We're in pretty good condition. It's autumn now, and I think, somewhat unwisely, I want to do something about this spooky, scary dude who's hanging around down south. I don't like it. I don't like him. But he killed us, and when we did it, the game suggested that we should have the blessing of this area. We've tried here once before, it didn't work out. But we're going to try again. Hopefully we can get the blessing and we can kick this guy out. And hopefully this is not a fatal error. Let's investigate, and we'll go through this again, see what happens. You've been here before, and yet you've never been here. This place beckons to you, and yet also it terrifies you. For you have come near to the old tree, lair of the spirit of the Great Green, in whose honour they call your part of the Great Green the Spirit Wood. Even the greatest of kin would not enter this place lightly, but still a corner of your soul longs to cross over the boundary from what is to what is. Dare you approach, flesh-clad and temporary as you are? Yeah, attempts to reach the heart. We're going to go in. We've done this before. It didn't work out. However, there's a different option that I could have chosen last time. And I'm going to give it a go this time. As you descend into the hollow which cradles the sacred tree, you lose sight of it. The wood becomes a twisting maze of paths, and you cannot seem to find your way forward. All paths lead back to where you began. Even the sun seems to be hidden from you, kept out respectfully yet firmly by the trees, faithful vassals of the old one. Suddenly, you spy one of the Long-Ear tribe. It stands upright, ears erect, and yet you smell no fear. Turning, it vanishes into a maze of undergrowth without making a sound. Out of the corner of your mind, you perceive a soothing rush, like the sound of a stream, and yet you know there are no streams near here. Okay, let's try this again. I thought before we had a lodestone and we could use that to get through, but I guess we don't need to. Harness the power of water, which rules perception and transformation, and follow the spoor of the Long-Ear. So I guess if your water's strong enough, you can just get through. The Long-Ear's scent is quite elusive, pulling you in many directions at once. It twists about itself in ways that simply do not make sense. Quieting your mind, you close your eyes and allow your essence to bear you forward, following the spoor without plan, doubt, or question. You follow through thicket and glade, under fallen trees, and through thorns. Occasionally you lose the scent, but instead of becoming dismayed or frustrated, you let your essence be your guide, and soon you find yourself in a new place, having passed the test of water. That's it, we're strong enough. I think our water's level 5, so I think that might be the right level. The Long-Ear moves forward, and you follow its scent, now very clear. Your core twists within you, terrified and enthralled by the fact that you are drawing closer to the unknown. Suddenly, you scent a young woodstrider, a mere hatchling of its kind hidden nearby. It's so young, so tender, so alone and unguarded, you realise that you're salivating heavily. Okay, destroy and consume, ignore, and continue to follow. We need to get going. The scent of the woodstrider is tempting, but you have the patience, the will to not be distracted. It's a meal, nothing more, and there are many such in the Great Green. The Long-Ear, however, is leading you to the true unity. You follow its trail, which is beginning to shine in your mind like flecks of mica dancing in the air. Keep going. Can we make it through? Hello, what are you? The trail of the Long-Ear leads you to a small rocky pass. The only way forward is barred by a gigantic boulder. The Long-Ear slipped under and around it easily, but you're too large, and your attempts to climb it are met with failure. What do you want to do? I'm not sure we're strong enough for this. So it does seem to be a complete test. You need to be good in each of the 4 elements. We're good for water and earth, and I'm not sure we're going to be good for fire and air. We'll try. Use your great strength and overcome the barrier. The stone is frustratingly regal. Your body is too thin and weak. Your aggression is too underdeveloped. To overcome it, the path darkens and you are forced to turn homeward. Perhaps fire, which rules strength and energy, is something of which you should learn more. Oh no, we're not strong enough. But we did get a boost from that, so hopefully that will help us. We're going to have to try again at another time, I think. We need to press on and do some other things. So I think we're a little bit low on energy. We're kind of okay. We're kind of okay. So what should we do? Let's go for an explore. Find something new. Like this area, we haven't done a single thing in this area. What is that? Have we done any of this before? I can't remember. Let's try the wolves maybe. Let's see how we get on. Oh, we've spoken to this guy before. This guy is off on a long journey. So yeah, that was done on a previous episode. We'll skim through and we'll push on. It is another day, and I think it's time to have some lunch. I think we need to go and hunt something. Where's an area we haven't been to much? We haven't been down here at all. So what is this? Would you like to hunt here for this sun? Yes, we do. Is it all in the water? Is it like fish and stuff? Yeah, this is a new area. Somewhere got a shift scale, moderately sized feather beast, smelling of reeds, moderately sized feather beast, smelling of the reeds. Okay, let's try a shift scale, get us underway. It's a little fishy. Wind favours you. It's upwind from you. It will take longer for your scent to reach it. Can fish smell us on the wind, maybe? Okay, let's sneak up. And we shall observe. Looks good. And let's see if we can strike. I like being stealthy. Or should we look a little bit more? We need to... If you look, I haven't actually... Oh, we are hungry. We haven't actually... Yeah, look at this. We haven't learned many of these things at all. We got the stink strike. And barely anything else. I'm trying to observe. I'm trying to learn. But, yeah. Okay, let's get closer. We are super close. Super close. Let's strike. Here we go. That's it. Is that a one-hit kill? Yeah. You destroy your prey in an instant. You feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. Most waterbound are tasty, but this one is especially so. Its pink flesh tears apart tenderly, with barely a sound, and its rare oils settle nicely in your core. Very good. That was good. What is next? Let's try a moderate-sized feather beast. It's a crane of some sort. The wind favours you. Let's sneak. Let's observe. Just one at a time. One at a time. Gradually, we will learn a lot of this stuff. Sneak. Oh, it's alert. He's a tall dude. He's cropped out the top there. Observe. Okay, nice and chill. And now we shall strike. Come on. Come on. Oh. Good hit. Good hit. Yes. The spearbill's meat is only of average quality. Having removed such a creature from the Great Green fills you with pride and regret in equal measure. You keep a few dozen of its longest and most beautiful feathers as a reminder. Okay. That was good. Oh, that is nice. That is very nice indeed. Okay, I think if we can get treasure... Let's see what the third option is. Maybe it's the same kind of bird. Oh, what's this, a duck? The layer wing is upwind. It will take longer for your scent to reach. Okay. It's the same drill. Sneak, observe, sneak. That's it. Observe. Okay, and let's go for the kill. Here we go. Come on. That's 3 for 3. Excellent. Really nice. Its flesh is quite delicious, make no mistake, but more than that, something's happening to your essence. As you absorb the layering sacred body, you feel sluggish, yet deeply happy. You smell new scents, notice new details, perhaps rumours that the layer wings have a deep, Subtle magic and not exaggerated. Okay, that was cool. So that was a very successful hunt. We didn't have to fight a single thing. Maybe it's because, I don't know, maybe our stealth's just that good. That is another day gone. What do we need to do? How much money have we got? We're doing okay. Oh, what's going on? Okay, yeah, inside. This is our inventory. How many shiny things have we got? 56. I feel pretty rich right now. I mean, do we need to research anything? I don't think we have to do anything like that at all. But I do want to spend my money. So last time, well, quite a few videos ago now actually, we went to talk to Darktooth, and then we ended up on some massive detour that I was not expecting. And I was in the middle of a conversation with this guy, and there are more mysteries that he can help us uncover. So let's call upon Darktooth. We'll pay him, as we've got lots of money, and we can learn some stuff. And learning means you get stronger. This is the plan. Okay. Lots of things to do. Tell me about Clansingers, Woodstriders, Brightlings. We've got all this stuff. And we can afford it, so we can do it. Have you any advice for a young kin of the Great Green? The Spiritwood, heart of the Great Green, may now belong to a certain young kin in name, but not yet does it truly belong to it. One's territory, be it dry or deep, great or humble, must be known and understood. When one has reached the 3rd degree in knowledge of air, fire, water, and earth, then one shall be worthy to find the Great Spirit which dwells in the Holy Vale. One should have its blessing if one is to endure. One is also not alone in being near to the heart of the green. Other kin are near, and may diminish one's hunting grounds if a formal agreement is not reached. A wise young kin would meet with the rulers of the Riverwood, the skyward reach, and the empire of reeds one sun, when one's wings are vast and light. Perhaps they may be challenged for their lands, but that sun is still many turnings away. However, one may also encounter wandering nomads. These are other kin who, bereft of a home, shall challenge the keeper of the Spiritwood. These shall be tests which refine one's essence. The stone is refined into crystal by time and place. When the Spiritwood is invaded, then must a young kin stand with claws rooted in the earth and conquer those who would take it. One must never retreat or surrender. One must also learn the ways of the many good beasts of the Spiritwood. One must not hunt any one people or in any one place too often, or there should be no more, and the land shall suffer, and a kin may go hungry or worse. One's territory is always one's greatest treasure. Never forget this. Okay, Earth Mastery that was. Tell me about the greatest among the kin. Tell me of the great ones. Among the true children of above and below, 7 are known to many as the Paragons, those whom none may challenge, and whose names are whispered on the wind. First in might is the Scarred One, the broken yet unbroken, the many times burned. It dwells in the crimson deeps, where glowing earth flows like slow water, lava then. It has mastered, even enslaved, the wild element of fire. Secrets of destruction are known to it, which would shatter even the strongest of minds. Beyond pain and madness, it has found treasures which should not exist. Many beasts, and even some kin, worship it as an avatar for the end of all things, and they may even be correct. Second to the Paragons is the last of the Crystal Clan, the Embracer, a merger of all things, the lover and beloved, the All-Mother. It makes its home in the Heartwood, Warmwoods, and Setwoods from the Spiritwood. It eschews destruction and embraces creation in all of its forms. It claims all life as beloved unto itself, and seeks to weave together the fates and even forms of disparate things. Third is the living drowned, the blue chord, the cool darkness, the deep one. Fathom in the Setwood great blue, it quietly reigns far below the grey waves. It rests in the dark places, known only to hidden twisted things which give their own light, beings which long to be sun and know only eternal night. It knows all of their secret names, and all that have ever fallen into the crushing deeps belongs to it by right. Others are not as near, and less likely to be encountered by a young kin of the Spiritwood. In a far Risewood realm, all kin lower themselves in the presence of the Jade Cloud, and the fiery islands become far and ranging glory of Bladetail of the several mines. And there is the Ruiner. It sleeps, may it never wake. Darktooth has named only 6 of the 7. It is, of course, far too wise to waste time talking about itself. Fire Mastery, nice. Tell me about the Clansingers. The clan singers, makers of the soaring many-voiced music, are fur beasts who reject the way of solitude embraced by strong beings such as the lumberer, the cyclaw, and the kin. Instead, they bind themselves, linking their destinies together. Even the mighty lumberers, the hillbacks, fear them when they walk as one in essence, though many in form. They claim to have discovered love, a force which makes two as strong as three, and many as strong as many more. Some claim this is mere delusion to justify their strange way. Others say there is a powerful music at work in this love. It is not for the kin to follow their way. Were we to bind ourselves to other kin, the land would not endure. And were we to bind ourselves to other beings, our kin essence would languish, and we would become weak and complacent, ripe for destruction. The love of the clan singers gives them strength, but it can also be used to defeat them. They care for their clanmates, and especially their young, so greatly that more than one Drac has defeated powerful chieftains of their kind simply by threatening that which they love. Still, the clan singers are an honourable people in their way. They never resort to falsehood, bravely battle mighty enemies, and their minds and hearts are pure and clean as the sky. A wise Drac might find them useful tools, and of course the Great Green would be poorer without the beautiful songs they sing, the greatest of which can only be sung by many at once. Okay, more Earth Mastery. Tell me about the Wood Striders. Some call them the Crowned, and for good reason. The spirit of the Great Green has given them crowns, some visible and some invisible, which branch from their minds in curves and points like beautiful trees. Be not fooled by their timidity, they are powerful indeed, and the green owes its existence to them, subtly and gently. They travel the sacred pathways and destroy the hidden threats which, if left alone, would bring ruin to all. Mighty are the kin, but even with our expansive minds, we cannot sense what they sense, cannot change fate as they do. Whatever they ask of a young kin, it would be wise to give it, even unto one's own pride, which is worth more than all of the shinestone held in Earth's body, and which should be guarded as one guards one's own life. Okay, Water Mastery. Tell me about the Brightlings. Just as there are many Drac in the world, so are there many worlds suspended in the great above. They have their own children, and the dark ocean above keeps separated what should be kept separate. The Brightlings, however, defy this. They come from a far sibling Earth, carrying a shining yet dissonant music to our world. They have never actively aided nor attacked the kin. For some reason, they seem obsessed with the No-Tails, taking on forms similar to No-Tail Berthas, and joining with them, dancing and becoming one. They also frequent the deep parts of the Great Green, and gather many things, tasting of them, though they never destroy, nor have any hatchings of their kind ever been found. More than this cannot be sung, for nothing more is certain. However, a young Drac may be advised not to fear them overmuch, nor to fall prey to their seduction, as the tailless ones have. Even if they would not harm us, it would be better if they were gone. Their overbright music was not meant for this sun, or this earth. Okay, we got Air Mastery. Okay, have we got anything else? Any interesting objects? Has a hatchling found treasure of an unusual nature? I mean, I don't think I've got anything, have I? I mean, we have got money, but... No, I think that's okay. Do you want to trade? Darktooth's tail slams against the ground hard enough to make your tail feathers puff out. Trade. A young kin suggests trade. With a being who has seen thousands of turnings, millions of suns. Does it imagine that it could possibly have anything worth bargaining for? And yet, presumption and arrogance are the enemies of wisdom. I have far more poultices than I could possibly make use of. And perhaps the young kin might find Wakeleaf useful in restoring energy. Poultices are bundles of plant sages, herbs of great power, which when applied to torn flesh hastens its mending. They are but a byproduct of a recent experiment. Elders among the kin have more elegant ways of repairing their bodies. Wakeleaf heals and fuels the essence, rather than the body. Some tailless keep it in flame-tickled water to prevent sleep and promote vigour. A kin, even a young one, could simply eat it whole to grant a burst of energy. Be wary, however, it's a poor substitute for hunting, which feeds the whole self even unto the soul. But if a young kin wishes to give shinies for these, there may be mutual profit. And if a young kin wishes to offer up a researched artifact for trade, we may be willing to part with shiny things if it seems beneficial to our studies. Okay. Should we have a healing thing? If we're in a fight or something, maybe we can heal ourselves in the middle of a fight? Is that what they're good? How much are they? 10. We do have it, so it is given. So it is sealed. Okay, we bought a thing. Okay, we can aids in the closing of wounds. That's good. I think that will do. Yeah, we'll leave it at that, I think. Darktooth responds by taking to the air. The grasses of the field bow down low in respect as it beats its mighty wings. Soon it's gone from sight, and you return to your lair. That was some good knowledge. We got a little bit stronger. Where else shall we go? I mean, there is up here. There's this guy. He trapped us. But on this playthrough, since I restarted this area, I haven't visited him. Also, it looks like there's another dragon down here. I've got no idea who that is. I really don't know. We're not strong enough to do this yet. This is cursed. We're not touching it. There's another wolf thing. Shall we keep hanging out with these guys? Let's have a look. Who's this? You have found the lair of the clan singers deep in the heart of the Packlands. Most of the clan is out hunting this day, but they have posted a sentry. Its posture and energy leave absolutely no room for doubt. It is guarding some kind of treasure. Sneaking past it will be impossible, and it's directly blocking the lair. How do you want to proceed? Ambush it stealthily. That seems disrespect, doesn't it? Challenge it honourably. Leave it for now. I mean, can we stealth? You shift your armour's colours to blend in with your surroundings. Circling around, you climb up the opposite side of the lair hill. Your movements are slow, so slow you're barely moving. But you're patient and an accomplished predator. Clan singers have powerful ears and noses, but your expertise has brought you victory. You are within pouncing range of the guard, perched on the hill above it, and it does not know you're there. And when the moment is right, you strike. The sentry is shocked by your sudden attack, and its red essence is already upon your claws and fangs before it can properly react. Dazed and wounded, it flees into the green. Soon you hear its summoning song ringing out, calling the clan back to the lair to defend it. You must be swift. Entering the lair, you are dismayed to find no shiny things or rare objects. Instead, you see several hatchlings of the Clansinger people. They are redolent with fear, but one of them bravely stands and approaches you. I am Shining Eye, last born, of the future of the Claws of the Spirit Clan. Have you come to destroy us, great Drac? The aroma of their delicious, tender, milk-fed flesh calls to you. Altogether, they will be a very fine meal indeed. They are defenceless, their small fangs and claws not even capable of piercing your armour. How will you answer the hatchling's question? I mean, yes or no, because I think the wolves... This might have even been a mistake going this far. It would be nice to have the wolves more on my side. But let's chat. You explain to the younglings that you came here in search of treasure, not food. Shining Eye replies, we are the greatest treasure of the Claws of the Spirit Clan. We are the immortality of our people. From our Birther Creator's body, we draw sacred milk, and from our Giver Creator's mouth, we receive warm flesh. We flow from them like a river, bringing their songs into the future. There can be no greater treasure, or so they sing. What do you want to do? Let them live, leave the place. Take one of them alive, back to your lair, conceal them after all. What? We want to take one of them with us? Why would we want to do that? Let them live. I mean... Do you want to come hang out? Seizing the Shining Eye gently but firmly in your jaws, you retract your head from the lair and make your swift progress through the woods. You almost swallow or choke on it a few times in your haste, and the clan is in close pursuit, but they give up after you pass the boundary of their territory. When you deposit Shining Eye in your lair, it sings a pitiable song, trying to call its clan to it, but it's much too far away to be heard. Eventually, it collapses in despair, and you think it may have gone silent, destroyed by pure grief. But after a few suns, it grows accustomed to its new home and regains its energy. Soon it has learned to look to you for sustenance and entertainment. You must provide food for it, reducing your own stores, and your tail becomes a veritable chew toy. You can at least consume it if it grows too troublesome. Oh, we got a pet dog! Wow. This is the Shard of the future of the Claws of the Spirit Clan. It's a rambunctious little fur beast, consumes flesh like a mad stink strike, chews on your tail, and pelts you with questions constantly. Why in the name of Earth and Sun did you take it alive? We got a pet dog, son. That's alright. That's good. I'm happy with that. That's so cute. Hopefully, the wolves don't mind. Think of it as like a cultural exchange rather than me just kidnapping one of theirs. Oh shit, they are pissed. I'm so sorry. It is hunting moon, and as you bathe in the moonlight outside of your lair and look over your domain, a many-voiced song rises up from the depths of the great green. The clan singers are singing a song of summoning. We call upon the long-necked lord, the fire-bringer, remnant of before time. If you know honour, come to us, the Spirit Claw clan summons you. You find all of the warriors of the clan waiting for you on the hill at the edge of their territory, facing your lair. As you approach, their Giver Chief and their Bertha Chief rise, and the Giver Chief speaks first. I am Splits the Knight, who rends the darkness with a clear voice, creator of many, and first into danger. This night it's given to me to sing of our grievances with you. You have stolen away Shining Eye, the beloved. Of the future of the clan you have taken, bringing painful quiet to our den. Then Bertha Chief comes to the fore. I am Fragrant Spirit, whose essence is pleasing to the Green One, creator of many and source of life. This night is given to me to sing on your behalf, to count your virtues. You have dealt fairly with our seedling. The bold dispersed you allowed to pass, and carry our essence to places unknown. Our song and future are strengthened. We perceive that you are not an enemy, but we understand not your ancient mind. Our confusion disturbs us. Why have you shown love and honour to a people not your own? There is a hidden option which we cannot do. If only you were more loved by the clan singers. Say it had nothing to do with them. It was merely following your own nature. Strange are the ways of the Drac. We had heard that they were a vicious and powerful people, but now we know them as generous and wise. We shall sing of this to the Spirit and all those who would hear. After that night, you often hear the shadow of your own song name in their magnificent anthems. Worthy is the Draken, whose realm we tread, they sing. A strange feeling, a warmth, tickles your breast whenever you hear it. Pride, yes, of course, but also something else, something warmer, deeper. Your actions have improved your reputation. Nice. But how are we doing? Body's pristine, well fed, Bulbul inspires you, autumn is still here. Let's go somewhere else. Over here. Shall we unlock a bit more of the map? Or shall we check out the piggies? Not sure. What is this twisty thing? Let's check out this. Okay. Oh, is that like lava or something, like a hot spring? On this colder sun's journey, you come upon a small rocky spring. The water is surprisingly warm and clear, allowing you to see many stones at the bottom. Wisps of steam curl upward from the surface. It all seems deeply inviting, and so you dip your forepaw tentatively, thinking to wash your body in the shallow pond. As you touch the water, you instantly feel another presence, feathers puffing outward in surprise. You quickly crane your long neck from side to side, looking for some hidden beast, but you find nothing. Next you turn to the spring, and you feel a faint ruby-tinged presence lying below the stones. In its centre you can see the shimmer of heat. Gradually you realise that it's a subtle being, a spirit of some kind, but it's far weaker than anything you've encountered before. Resting just on the edge of perception, it reaches out to you with its mind song, which is gentle and slow. O little kin, you please me greatly, casting your visage upon my surface, touching my body with yours. I have embraced many of your peoples, proud and powerful, grand and wise. These waters have warmed many in times now forgotten, blackburns before they were sun-blessed, tail beasts before they sacrificed their limbs. Even before the Drac were the Drac, here was I was here. Rest within me and share my gift. What do you want to do? Might be dangerous. I mean, go for it. You lower yourself into the water. The sensation of warmth flows over your armour and between your digits. As you enter, the spirit's voice grows slightly in power. Images trickle into your mind. The touch of bodies, great and small, have I known. Minds deep and shallow have opened to my song. If proven strong of will and heart, I gave my fire to those burning champions. Long I have watched the elements flow, taken up by solid beings. Long I have given myself to new expressions of the all. First I was a blazing vein of earth, red blood of the great Bertha given mind. Then I was a boiling lake, dancing with a hot air joy from below. Now with so much given, I am but the memory of flame, a warm puddle. I am dying. But one more turning, this spring will forever cool, and I will be gone. O great kin, I will provide this last warmth, for it is all I have left. Take it and live, and remember. As the spirit falls silent, what do you want to do? Use your breath to restore heat to the spring? It will take great effort, but you're willing to exhaust yourself for its sake? Call upon your inner strength to sing a sacred true song of farewell in honour of the spirit. Enjoy the waters and leave when you're refreshed. Okay, I think the fire thing, if it turns into a volcano, I don't really want to blow up the whole island. That might be bad. This thing, it seems happy and fulfilled, so it might be just a sign of respect to send it on its way. Or just be selfish and take the boost. We'll fare it farewell. You take a deep breath, allowing the steam of the spring to enter into you, and summoning up all of the force of your spirit, you begin softly to sing a song of such power that no words nor images could tell of it after, but only point weakly to its truth. You sing first of the unending void which extends beyond thought, of a coldness that never knew warmth, a darkness which never knew light. You sing then of the only true miracle, the great beginning, how the tiniest of flames was born in that darkness, and through that flame the void was laid bare, and at last knew itself for what it was. Your song then tells of the spreading, the growing of the first flame as it exploded through the void, leaving behind many small flames until there was nowhere one could look that was not filled with 1,000,000 points of light. With each small fire left behind, the first flame was less than it was, but also greater. At last, you sing of the spirit passing away, and you show through your music this truth, that it was always secretly the first flame, its existence a perfect gift, and its end an infinite number of beginnings in disguise, and that the void will never be the same for having known it. And having bound the beginning to the end, the great green itself stands silent, in awe before the beauty of your song, a true song of farewell, which you may never accomplish again. In that moment, the spirit knew final rest, and the waters grow cold upon your skin. You know it's time to carry on your journey, but as you push yourself into an upright stance, your forepaw brushes up against a stone, and you feel a power within it. You have been given a parting gift. There's something sleeping within this stone, perhaps. What is it? A sleeping stone left behind by the dying spirit of the warm springs. Looks common, but touching it makes you feel deeply at peace. Wow. That was quite nice, actually. That was quite a respectful and sincere way to see somebody off. And I think that will probably do for this episode. We did a lot of things. And so yeah, this is it for this episode. This is Usho signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.